coming to you live on your chin. This is the Goin Deep Show. 10. Oh my God, it's in.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. This is the Goin Deep Show. I'm the kid. Tonight in studio, a couple of my favorite people on the planet in the two-hole. Mr. Silverback, what's up, buddy?
So deep.
Fucking A right, man. Also joining me, her long lost return. It's been so long. It's like every 300 episodes I just expect you to come in here. I'm always happy to see her face. It's been too long since she's been here. It's had trickery.
What is up?
Big old boobies.
This is true.
I was waiting for like 30 seconds.
He was
I'm
ready
like,
and poised.
introduce
He's
her
like,
so I
there
can
it
push the
is.
fucking button.
He's like, I want to play the big old movie soundtrack. If you want to reach us, send us a email, studio@goindeepshow.com. You can also call in 989-3310-543. That's 989-3310-KID. We got a couple of voicemails recently from people yelling at me. I'm going to save those because I want to splice them into something different. When people call up, I like to make them outraged about certain things, and then when they call in, I cut it up to make them sound like fucking idiots.
Fantastic.
You know what I mean? It's like, what? Yeah, you said this.
That'll really make him want to keep calling.
You know me.
Have you been fucking up with Trump? Is that why he sounds like an idiot?
Me? Why he sounds like an idiot?
Yeah.
I think he's been listening to the podcast too much. What I'm concerned with this guy, I don't want to get into too much political talk on this stuff, but every time I watch Trevor Noah, I think to myself, he can't really be just watching these TV shows. But then Trump goes on TV and says, I was watching TV. He tells everybody he was watching.
That's all he does. All he gives a shit about is ratings and what people are saying about him. And so it's just hilarious. I mean, he's just feeding the fire, you know?
He's a douchebag.
That about sums it up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hat trick. Why have you left us for so long? What is going on with you?
You know how it is. I get into a relationship and I disappear off the face of the planet.
That's exactly
and
what I said.
You know,
I never hold it against
get
you.
my heart broken, and hey, I'm back in studio.
I never hold that against you. I always assume that you're when you do disappear, it's like, oh, she's found love again.
Yeah.
She's found love again. But I do have a bone to pick, and this is like insider information
Oh, goodness.
that I mentioned to Silverback before we started. I got curious on Facebook. Like, every once in a while I'll get a message from Facebook, like, you need to update your security settings and all this bullshit, you know? And I noticed that you went into the back end on Facebook as an administrator.
I forgot I was an administrator.
And blocked the guy that you were seeing from going on to the Facebook account.
Yes.
Into seeing anything. Why are you afraid?
That was a while ago I did that.
Right, but it's a while ago that I stopped that.
Thanks.
No, why would you be afraid? Are you fearful of all of the truthful things that you've said?
It was an issue, honestly.
It was? Did he bring it up or did you bring it up? Did he? Okay.
So.
From his end.
That's all it was.
What was his issue?
I really don't feel like getting into any of that shit. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Solidarity, sister. Solidarity. Okay. There you go. We slapped hands.
So now we know why.
Fuck you!
Now we know why she hasn't been in here. It's because the kid asks all the wrong questions.
The important thing is she's here now.
Yes, absolutely.
Stop living in the past, kid.
I know. That's all I do is listen to old shows and laugh, though. I mean, come on. That's the best part. I listen to the show. Since I anticipated you coming in for the past 2 days, I've been listening to shows with you in there. You know?
Well, thank you.
It's cool to go back and listen to old shit, man. Right?
Yeah. I'm like old hat, but when Hat Trick comes in, oh, fuck yeah.
I listen to Silverback shows, too. I do. I love Silverback shows. It's all good.
I have like the single greatest one-liner in your entire show history.
The 70. You know exactly what I saw you.
I do.
You can listen to a show and hear me having sex, though. I think I win.
I was there. Not having sex, but I was in the studio when you guys snapped.
I'm not going to dance around it. She looks like a good fucker.
There you have it.
Sexy time explode.
Whoa, what happened? You stopped it.
Sexy time explosion.
No, it's good to see you back here. I don't mean to give you shit about that. I was curious about it. I kind of chuckled when I saw it, and I just, I've beaten my wife down so much that she just doesn't even give a shit anymore about what I say and do. So it's left me like just wide open to just say anything, do anything. So it's cool. It's all right.
We're good.
My great
See, it's fucking simple.
my children and my grandchildren were gonna be the ones that are gonna be. I'm gonna be old in the chair, like all wrinkled and gray. And Grandpa, do you remember the time the girl came in and queefed on your floor in your studio? I'm like, yes, those were the greatest days of my life.
That happened?
Yeah, I got pictures of it.
Why do you doubt that happened? I mean, first of all,
How have I not heard about that?
The queefer episode?
I have not heard the queef.
Oh my god.
there's a soundbite.
Say it again slowly.
I've not heard that one before.
Now, just to give a little back information about what I've been working on in the last probably 2 weeks. Now, this is extensive behind the scenes type shit, and I'm very disappointed in myself. I feel like I'm losing my edge because I didn't think of this years ago. But I went back and I listened to that queefer episode. The girl comes into the studio when I was in the house. She lays on the ground. I give her a microphone. She puts up between her legs. Here comes the queef. She starts queefing, right? Well,
You can do that on command? Like, I didn't know that was possible.
of course it is. Come on. Huh. You can easily.
Really?
The master of the vagina over here, you have never queefed on command. You can't do it?
No.
It sounds like something you should try.
You've got to up your Kegel game.
I guess so.
My biggest concern when I did do the queef episode, oops, did I spell that correctly? I don't think I did. How do you, was spelling the word queef correct? How do I spell queef?
Not with
Q-W-E-E-F?
Isn't it QU?
Yeah, but you put W's and not E's. There you go.
Look at it. See, I put Q.
Queefer Sutherland.
Queefer Sutherland. But what happened is, the other day, it dawns on me as I'm looking through old clips that we have that sound of her doing it. And then a few years later, do you guys remember the time that we encouraged everybody to record their own farts and shits and stuff? You remember this? Weren't you around for that?
That I remember.
You remember that, right? Yeah. So what I've been working on.
That I get. Queefs, no. There's pictures, but guys shitting and farting. Yeah.
But
I just don't remember it.
What I've been working on, though, is a combination of the two.
Oh, goodness.
Where I take the queefer and the nasty shit farts and combining them into one epic minute-long super queef.
And you haven't got it done yet?
No, I know. I've been working on it. It's a very
intensive process.
A lot of time it takes.
What is the holdup? What is the holdup?
What I'm gonna do though,
my soundboard game is on point.
You are. It's like you've been practicing this.
I know. Well, I've been using my hands a lot lately.
Okay, this is it. The beginning of. I'm gonna play this. Is everybody? If you want to go back and check it out, episode 342.
But you actually took pictures of this too?
Yeah, I got her. Yeah, she's on the floor.
Of course. It's the kid. Of course, he's gonna take pictures if they're allowed, even if they're not allowed.
The JJ pics of a girl queefing.
No. She's on the ground. She had her jeans on. She could do it through her jeans.
Oh, it's very classy.
She could.
Very,
jeans.
Very classy. Mm-hmm. He has the best queefers.
This is
They're
the GDS.
huge.
What did it sound like as you went into her vagina? What's in there? What's in your vagina?
Magnum?
Okay, but I'm gonna play the first minute of this. You gotta hear this, okay? You've never heard this?
She queefed for a whole minute?
Well, just listen. We'll play it and you get the idea.
Okay, here comes the queef. Let's see if I can still do it. Okay, there was 2 of them for you.
She could do it. See?
There is no way.
Do you want to hear a replay?
That is sound effect.
Okay, here comes the queef. Let's see if I can still do it.
It's not. The microphone's right in your pussy, dude.
I gotta see a picture of this girl.
Okay, there was 2 of them.
Dude, I'm serious. The girl could do it.
I gotta see a picture of this girl so I can. I mean, don't you want to see a picture of this girl with the way she's talking? Just to put a face.
She sounds like a half slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how long have you had the down?
I mean, she definitely sounds like somebody who would be able to queef on command.
I can't believe you've never heard that before.
I can't believe I've never heard that before.
She was a brunette girl. J-Mac brought her in. She was his bank teller. He would go to the bank and he would like.
How did that come up in conversation at the bank?
Sounds like he was making some after-hours deposits.
Do you know? Well, the thing is, do you remember? I don't go to the bank all that much now. Everything's online. You don't go to the bank that much.
Right.
But I remember back in the day, you would go to the bank and you're waiting in line and all that. Jay told the story about how he would wait at the place where you're going over to sign your check. You know, there's like a little thing where you would stand at and shit. And he would wait until she was available, and then he would go and he'd flirt with her. It was after a bowling night one night. I'm at the house. He calls me up. He's like, want to record a show? I got a girl with me. I'm like, sure. Brings this girl over. Within a few minutes, within like one episode of us meeting, she's on the floor with a microphone in her crotch, and she's just blasting into it. Yeah. I'm
just trying to figure out, as a girl, like, how do you... I would not just sit there and be like, hey, I wonder if I can do this.
You know what?
Maybe the point is that you need to set your bar higher.
Yeah. I was going to say, Hedrick, I don't think you need to...
Does it turn you on?
No, not at all.
Okay, good. Thank you.
That's actually probably an erection killer right there.
Good.
The problem is, though...
I mean, like, when you're banging and shit, sometimes it happens, and I feel like it's still kind of weird. It can be awkward. Usually you just fuck through it.
But what if
you do? You're like, just tell me you farted.
Ignore it, pretty much. Just keep going.
But what if that's like a blowjob at the same time? It's like you're getting fucked and then you're blowing air on it, and I don't know. Could be interesting. I've never experienced that. Or what if you're doing her in the ass and then her pussy just like totally blows your balls? Now we're talking. That's a tickler. Think about it. That's an innovative way to think about that.
Oh my God, only you.
The queefing of the balls. You know? You don't even know where to go with that.
Just hit the credits. That's it. Hit the credits.
I make that shit work.
It's good to see you guys lose our minds in here. I like it. I like where we go because you just never know where it's going to veer off the road.
It's true.
It is. Now, you guys give me shit about like capturing my photos and pictures and doing all this stuff, but I'm not going to depress everyone with like 2 weeks ago, we went to a funeral, okay? And we went into this funeral. I didn't know the person all that well, but when I walked in, there were a couple people there that I knew who knew this person in a roundabout way. And I was sitting there with these people that I went to school with, and then I saw this entire room full of gray-haired old people, you know? And it made me want to like capture life even more because all the stories that I looked at across this room that are stuck in those people's heads, I was just like, if those people could just like spill out and get it all, capture it all, it would be amazing. There's probably tons of stories and shit like that. So I told Brooke, I said, every time you give me crap about hanging out with my friends and laughing and goofing off, just think about this room right now and everybody in here that has these stories that are just locked in their heads that will never come out. You know, whether it's about queefing
how many
or blowing on my balls.
How many of those gray hairs do you think had queef stories? You know,
At least a handful.
I bet you a few of them did. Hell yeah, I bet you they did. I bet you they did. So I try to. That's my MO, right? Silverback.
What the fuck?
I said, Silverback, you always give me crap about that. I remember that the one time you said, "Wait a minute, the weird reason we're recording this because you can't keep a fucking journal."
That's pretty good.
It's pretty fucking true. Yeah. It's good. It's true. So, Hattrick, last time we were in here, you had a black guy.
You're absolutely correct.
There's like a 3-second delay.
Was there a delay on that
it's
one?
terrible. It's all right though.
We had a brother who fell on his face in here last time you were in. He smoked a little pot. And then he decided he was going to face plant himself. And I remember having to pick him up off the ground.
Yeah, I know. I ended up like dropping him back off afterwards and stuff. And he's like, "So you staying?" I was like, "No, no, I'm not, dude. Have a good night." Like you're not going to remember most of this tomorrow because you half blacked out. I'm like, "No, I am not staying." Listen.
Listen, Trump.
What the fuck?
Whoa, hello.
Wow.
Blackie's blacking out, man. What the fuck is your problem, Hattrick?
Sounds like a double negative.
What's on tap, everybody? What are we drinking? You're Corona.
I'm Corona. Yeah. I'm looking for a beach.
You're down in the Keys, brother.
Hi, Hattrick. I'm looking for a beach.
You almost sound like that voice earlier. Buffalo Bill.
I had tried.
There it goes.
I had tried. I'm
Look at
close.
see, he doesn't
I'm
even need
close.
it.
I'm close. Hi. How are you?
Oh my goodness. I don't like that.
Like, oh my God, that's hot.
I have too much fun with my new toys. I try to use it sparingly. I don't want anybody to get sick of me like talking about like molesting children.
With this voice, hi. Do you want to come over tonight?
That is so wrong. Sounds like a chipmunk.
I know I was doing Lollipop Guild with it earlier.
Oh yeah, the Lollipop Guild.
It's good shit.
Oh yeah. Midget porn.
So, one thing I've noticed with you, you're going knitting crazy. You're
I crochet. I don't
crocheting
knit.
crazy.
First of all, get it right.
Well, I don't know what it is. It's just like mom crap. That
I know. I'm old.
I would just like
old lady.
to point out that I have mentioned several times and still have yet to be given a cocksock.
I will make one. God damn it! After you talking about it earlier today, I'm gonna make one.
Red was talking about doing this for G-Dub. And just last week she was talking about making some cock sockage.
I feel like I need to.
Let me know.
Need
when
to figure out how to get like the GDS devil in on the end of it.
Do you have,
Let me know when you need measurements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how you want to wear it. You know, I might need a flaccid and a boner
It's
measurement.
like just measure this right here with the 6 tall boy with a couple of paint cans underneath it. Right, boom, there you go. I want to talk to you guys about something I saw today, which is really in my constant quest to find new porn. I found one. There's this thing called, you know how there's American Idol, there's America's Got Talent, all these talent shows. There was one called DP Talent or something like this. It was like a talent show where they were trying to find new porn stars to give contracts to. Okay, so they asked this girl, "What was your craziest porn? You know, what's the craziest thing that happened to you in porn?" This girl said that the guy that she was having sex with, his dick was so big that he ripped her whole vagina so much so that the doctor thought she just had a kid.
Damn.
That's how big the fucking guy was. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Was it a horse? My God.
It was just massive. They said. I'm trying to compare it to something in this room, but she compared it. It was even bigger than the base. It was bigger than a 12-ounce can of.
Jesus.
I'm like, fucking shit, man.
No, how? That just hurts thinking about it.
I want to know your porn watching your routine now. You can't like deny me on this one since you've.
Last porn I watched was a few weeks ago, a month ago, maybe.
Do you find it? Do you find it difficult when the children are like anywhere near with the?
I don't. They're at my week on, week off, so I tend to do it when they're not around.
That's a lucky thing with the week on, week off, don't you?
It's a lot less creepy of an image too.
Yeah.
Right.
Mommy needs her alone time.
No, I watched this one. The last one that sticks out.
Why is the door like, Mommy?
No, the lock on my door sucks. That's not good.
Why's the door locked, Mommy?
No, the last one I remember watching, and I feel like I've watched a couple of them, but there was this chick. She was like on she was at like in her bedroom, but it looked like a bar stool. She was like on it and kind of leaning over, and her guy was fucking her ass with this dildo that was probably as wide as a fucking can. It was huge and like this, at least 12 inches long. That fucker, he got it all the way in there.
In her ass.
Yeah. And she was like leaning over that. Oh my God, it was insane. It was insane.
I couldn't stop watching 45 minutes later. How long?
No, I skipped through the boring parts. Like when a porno starts and it's like, ooh, I'm just getting, where is it? Let me see where
Dialogue? What the fuck?
I find this strange.
But then at the same time, I hate the porns that they skip. Like they jump to, it's already in.
Yep.
No, I want to watch it go in.
Yes, that's my thing too.
I don't. It ruins it if it just skips to that, cut scene and then boom, it's in.
I think they need a new category where it's like foreplay is nothing but the guy just smacking his dick out her clit, just for a few minutes. That's foreplay. That's foreplay for like a few minutes before it's going in. And then they also need one where it's like where they zoom in on the chick's face as it's going in, but it's got to be split screen so you can see it going in and the face. It's like a new genre. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Split screen porn.
I like it.
So like you see her face while they're sticking it in.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd be most effective if it's that side, that fucking dildo going in her ass.
Yeah, okay. Most effective?
I mean,
whatever's gonna make her make the face.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like there's definitely gonna be a face on that one.
Because that's the thing. The face is the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because if a girl, have you ever watched a porn where the girl doesn't even react? Like the guy just goes in, she's like, yep. And it's like, what? She didn't even fucking flinch.
No, that's exactly it. When you watch it when they do anal, like if it just slides right in, that's not fun to me. Like it needs to be a little difficult to get it in there. I feel like that turns me on more.
That's twice you've brought up anal porn.
I'm getting into it now.
That's what I usually watch. It's either anal or DP. That's my favorite kind of porn.
I have not been into the anal viewing of the porn, but until recently, because I'm running out of like shit. I'm finding myself in a weird place, and I'm getting really sick of like this whole. There's a ton of step brothers, step moms, step dad type of shit going on lately.
Oh, there's no blood. It's fine.
All you see, there's no blood. I know that, but they try to make it so it's this taboo thing, and I think it's because. I
mean, it's weird, but it's not like it's Jaime and Cersei Lannister.
What?
So it's not like it's a Jaime and Cersei Lannister thing. It's not like it's fucking twins.
Right. That'd be hot.
Have you started watching that, by the way? This motherfucker has never watched Game of Thrones. Did you know that?
I haven't either.
I thought you did.
No.
I can't believe you'd call me out on the show like that.
I have.
Silverback, do you want to come over and start watching Game of Thrones with me?
You guys need to.
So embarrassing. You just threw me under a bus.
I did.
I know that
my entire image is shot now.
I've been rewatching it, and I just started season 6, and I'm really sad because season 7 doesn't come out till June, so I'm gonna have to fucking rewatch it again.
But Walking Dead starts tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not caught up on this season. I watched episode 1. And got to see Negan fuck all that shit up.
Hold on, I'm looking for something.
I think if I stand corrected here,
What the fuck?
our buddy Don Tang has mentioned that there is a clip of all of the sex scenes from Game of Thrones just strung together.
Oh, there's quite a
so
few.
why would I not just watch that and call it good?
Throw a dragon in there at some point.
On the top, yeah, just dragon, just superimpose dragon.
Yeah, the one I just watched, like I said, it was season 6. Like she came out of this building burning on fire and she's all naked.
I'm down for nakedness.
Yeah, there's tons of tits. Did you ever see the clip? If you watch, you can look it up on YouTube. It was some interview that Peter Dinklage was in that plays Tyrion. And they're like asking him to like describe Game of Thrones in 1 minute. He's like, oh, and it's all just like, he's like stabby, 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 naked boobs. He's like beautiful poetry. Then stab, 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 stab. Like it's all it is sex and people getting killed. It's amazing.
Wasn't
dragons?
Wasn't that like a song from Mr. Tyrion?
It was Kyrie Laser.
Oh, okay.
Not
I thought Tyrion days. No, not the same thing. He wrote a song about Peter Dinklage before it happened.
So wait a minute.
That would be amazing.
Stab with a knife,
I would
stab
bang
with
the
a
shit
dick,
out of him,
stab
by
with
the
a
way.
knife, stab with a dick.
Never thought I would say I would have sex with a midget, but I would bang the shit out of Peter Dinklage.
Robin Quivers from Howard Stern says the same thing. That he's the one, man.
Oh, definitely.
He was an elf, man. Call me an elf again.
He was in the Knights of Badassdom. Which
oh
was
my god,
so
that
much
movie's
better.
awesome. Have you seen it?
What are the Knights of Badassdom? No.
Oh,
It's got
yeah.
Jason Stackhouse in it too, from True Blood. I know you've seen that.
Oh yeah, I watched every episode.
Yeah, there's
of
a
that.
whole reason I watched it. It's because it's like about LARPing, and it has Jason Stackhouse and Tyrion Lannister. That's all you need to know. It's fucking amazing.
It's
We were just talking about that. We went to the movies a couple weeks ago. And
See,
we
this
were
is
talking about that.
Hetrick. This is why I need you in my life more. You, the last time you were in, you turned me on to the Blue Mountain State action.
Oh, did you ever watch the movie that they did?
No, I didn't watch the movie,
Oh
but I
my
watched
gosh,
all
it's
the
hilarious.
episodes. Watched all the episodes, but not the movie. But that was great. There's so many good one-liners. The problem is, when I watch TV shows, I'm always looking for stuff that we can use on the soundboards. And I get frustrated. It's like I need to sit with a notepad to watch.
Right.
Okay, I'm on episode 1. I'm 4 minutes in. I need to write it down so I can go back to those episodes and pull the clips.
Right.
It's just like watching it is entertaining as shit, but in my mind, I'm constantly pulling stuff
Right.
to what the fuck, to do that kind of shit with. So it's a weird when I watch TV. I hear something I like, and it's like work for me. It's funny. Hi, I want that.
Oh, yeah!
So. I think Silverback nailed it, though. I need an intern.
You do. You need an intern.
Yeah, I know, and we're a pretty established thing here that we could actually convince somebody that this is like a real thing, you know?
I know. Let's go back to your anal porn.
Yeah, I do. I know.
I feel like I've talked about this on the show before at some point in time.
Well,
If you just
obviously,
squeeze the
because I've
dick-
already missed the queef. I've missed the anal DP.
Oh, so you're constantly you're searching out the
no, I just
porn
like I
then?
said, I guess I don't watch porn very frequently, but when I do, it's one of the that's what turns me on the most. I guess is anal and DP.
Do you watch porn on your phone or on your computer?
Usually just my phone. It's
Yes.
way more convenient.
Yes, yes.
Because then my laptop, the battery doesn't stay charged, so it's got to be plugged in anyway. So it's a pain in the ass to turn it off. No, I just watch it on my phone.
For everybody here who wants to know my porn habits, go back to an episode from about 4 or 5, maybe a week ago, five shows ago. It's called The MacGyver of Jerking Off. Because I have 2 techniques that I have given to everyone that they need to try when they're jerking off, in order to make it just discreet and go back. You got to go back and check it out. Yeah.
Do you have an episode number?
13 in the 1370s, probably 1374, 75, somewhere around there.
All right.
Yeah. It involves a dresser, a 5-drawer tall dresser, and a medicine cabinet. That's all I'm going to tell you, okay? Yes, it's the MacGyver of masturbation. See, girls, you can just you can drive in a car, just slide your hand down, flick it, and it'll be done. Guys can't do that. You ever jerked off driving a car before? Yeah, you have. Come on. I've jerked off driving.
Is this working?
I have beat off driving in a car before. Yes,
I have.
yeah, you get
Why?
you get turned on. You're just horny. If you take a long ride,
True.
If you take a long trip, you just be like, God dang it, and then you'll get a picture sent to you hey, I'm in bed. Look at this, and you're just like, what the fuck? Then you start thinking about it, and then
It does help to pass the time, too.
absolutely it does.
It's a long road trip.
You have to pick the right.
Yeah, but then what? No, because I'm thinking the logistics of it. So you're jerking off. Where do you put the cum? Does it get all over your lap? You put up the steering wheel? How does that work? Where does it go?
Don't you have the napkins inside of the
That's
glove
what I'm
compartment?
wondering. I'm curious.
You got to have napkins.
Or you have that middle.
Your center console, yeah.
Yeah. Put a sock in there.
Here's how you do it, Ken.
So you plan ahead. Okay.
Well, no,
I'm curious of these things.
With the napkins.
When I masturbate, I don't have a mess I have to clean up. So I'm just curious how that,
I have jerked off so much, my loads are just done. No, but the way that the martial arts phenom years ago described how you wipe your ass with 1 square of toilet paper, you know how that is, right? Fucking wipe all your shit off your finger, and then you just wipe your fucking finger off. You just fucking stick a napkin on your thing, you just jerk it right into it, done.
Okay.
And you're driving down the road, just fucking toss that shit out the window, just bye.
Okay, fair enough.
My children are gone.
You have it worked out to a science.
Dude, I'm a fucking.
That doesn't surprise me.
I could write a book on that shit.
I know.
Fucking beat off anyone.
So what is your porn of choice right now?
I'm always into the group shit, but what I've discovered now are these compilation ones, which are just music videos of just cut up, just because you're just constantly. Who's the guy? Who is the genius that is sitting there who's got the song? I'm gonna use this song specifically to do this, and then they slice and dice all of these amazing clips together. That's my favorite one I'm looking at now. The compilations.
Have you seen? There's a series called Cock Hero.
Hero is Guitar Hero?
No, yes, yes. It's women. It's
amazing.
Women in scenes, and there's a thing where you got to keep up your stroke with the beat, and it speeds up and it slows down, and they edge you, and then they have a break, so you stop, so you don't come. Then they go back to it, and you got to.
That's amazing.
Is that just me? Is that?
Nope.
Wait, do you participate, or have you just heard about it?
Yes, you're
Even better.
You're trying to keep up with them?
Yes.
Oh my god, dude! Interactive.
Because there's a beat thing that shows on the thing.
A beat thing. Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, everybody, this is the Goin Deep Show. I'm the kid. Oh my god. So, Rebecca, final words for you. I think that was it.
That was it right there. Yeah.
Hat Trick, it's good to see you again.
Always, hon.
Glad to see you laughing. It's nice to see. Everybody,
No, what you need to do on the interactive, you need to have a girl doing it to the beat. See that? I feel like that'd be more fun.
What are you doing later?
everybody, I'm the Kid. For all these guys here in studio and all the other crew members who couldn't be here, chill to the next one.